but we will after this commercial break.
Last time in our DIY kitchen makeover for under $1,000, we did a ton of painting, and before that, we did a ton of wallpaper removal. I'll link a playlist above to get caught up.
I'm holding a big stick and I'm only this big. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Why is it funny?
It goes all the way back there to all the way back here, and it actually fits inside of our car.
So if you remember, we took down a ton of layers of wallpaper, and underneath were some nasty metal tiles that were glued to the wall. So we decided to cover up that mess with beadboard. And for such a small kitchen, there were a ton of really tricky cuts to go around the existing countertops, cabinets, etc.
Man, that's pretty dang straight, isn't it?
It kind of looks like Texas. Hey, look! It fit! You put a white amber on there?
It's a perfect handprint too.
Wedging it in all the way over there. So we don't have to take the sink out with the plumbing and all that.
Can you do that fast forward thingy? But now.
3 more inches. To attach the beadboard to the wall, we use some liquid nails and a nail gun.
For those of us just tuning in, Lindsay told me to squiggle this on, and then she told me I was squiggling wrong. I think I just used like 3/4 of the tube.
It's gonna be great. So we were also trying to fit the beadboard around the sink so we wouldn't have to take the sink out, but we ended up taking the sink out again, putting the beadboard in, and then reinstalling the sink. So this beadboard was quite a labor of love. It took us about maybe a month because we were doing it in sections so we could still live out of the kitchen and use the kitchen while we were working on it.
Here, did you?
In the middle?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, good, because there's an electric wire running there.
I know.
Glad you know. I forgot to say something. Ta-da!
Do you like it? Looks nice.
I like the girl who came up with the idea. So satisfying. Do you remember all the times where I had the chop saw down in the basement and I was like, measure, run downstairs, cut, run back upstairs, measure, remeasure because I cut wrong.
Rob put all these measurements on here. I don't know why you need measurements. You just need to mark the line. And then he also marked like 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. This is the correct line, 5. And there's a lot of X's.
Why does it say do not cut here?
Keep, don't cut, because we need this amount. It's supposed to be 33 inches
and
across.
I measured it
And
very
he measured
clearly.
it at 32 instead of 33. And he gave me a hard time because I made that line that says keep, don't cut here.
Stay tuned
To see if it
in
fits.
tomorrow's episode of how many times do we need to measure?
I measure
Stop it.
once.
Oh, stop it!
You measure like 5 times. 43. 43.
So I think the lesson here is whatever you use to measure, just use the same thing for the whole thing.
I don't use this to measure. I just use it as straight edge.
From now on, I agree. Camera was out, wasn't it? I knew it. As soon as I missed, I was like, just got the camera. You pointed all that? You called it, right? You're like, it's not gonna fit.
I just asked if it would fit.
Doesn't fit. But it will after this commercial break.
So this corner was the home stretch right here, and it was so exciting to see this part go in because I knew I could paint really, really soon.
No. Hey, look, I made art.
And now it is time to paint. This was so exciting for me. I don't think I've ever been so excited to paint before, but everything just looks so fresh and clean once I got 2 coats on the beadboard. I used the same really durable paint that I used to paint the cabinet. And of course I did some really heavy duty cleaning on this really nasty trim. I'm almost embarrassed to show it here on YouTube because we've been eating out of this kitchen with it being this filthy. Once the trim was all scrubbed and clean, it was super satisfying to see the first coat of paint go on the trim. that rounds up our last kitchen vlog. Stay tuned for the next video where we will show you the final kitchen reveal. Stay tuned.